Hi, everybody. It's Shelley, and today I wanted to talk about finding the joy in the little things and finding happiness in everyday moments. I know that for some of us, me as well, this can be a challenge, and we have to step back and refocus on what's really important. Over the years, my definition of happiness has changed, as I'm sure yours has as well. When I was younger, happiness was romantic relationships and always on the go, doing things, staying busy, social gatherings, and that kind of stuff made me very happy. Today, being having been married for 30 years, relationships change over the years and they become comfortable. And I think some people, this is not on the topic, but I think some people get bored with the the fact that things become very comfortable in your relationship. But when you're younger, you want the excitement of that and the happiness that it brings you. And I found happiness in shopping and being social. And if you can think of something that made you happy that when you were younger and doesn't so much now, please put it in the comments and share with us. But my definition of happiness has changed a lot over the years. I now appreciate more quiet, quiet evenings with family and friends. I enjoy the quiet mornings, getting up and maybe enjoying a cup of coffee and just reflecting on the past week or reflecting on things that have happened recently and thinking about maybe what I'm going to do in the next days and weeks. I enjoy family time. I spend time with my parents. They are aging. They're aging well, but they're aging. So spending time with them is important. Spending time with my daughter and my grandchildren is really high up there on the list. So these are things that have changed. When I was younger, of course, I didn't think too much about my parents getting older, as I'm sure many of us don't. You kind of have this invincibility attitude when you're younger. You figure that things are always going to stay the same. You figure, and you don't actually consciously think that, but it's just something that you assume as a youth in your positive, state. You think things are going to continue on and everything's going to be wonderful. And as you get older, you realize that the time spent with your parents and the time spent with people that you love is extremely important, and you don't want to put that off anymore. I have picked up a few hobbies that I enjoy. Right now, I am crafting notebooks. I want to show you one I just made. Excuse me. I just made this one today. This one is my goals 2025. This the inside of it, and this is the back. I'm not quite done. I'm going to put tabs in it and stuff. But I'm enjoying my hobbies. I am going to craft shows. Many of you may have seen some of my videos. And back when I was younger, I could have cared less about that kind of stuff. I was too busy doing other things, going to college, you name it. I had other things on my mind. But as I've grown older, I've found the joy in simple crafting stuff. Uh, if you have a crafting idea or something that you want to share, I would appreciate hearing about it. You can tell us how you enjoy life more now than you did. Maybe not more now, but in different ways than you did when you were younger. We have to break down every moment and not, I understand that not every moment can be happy. Things happen and tragedies occur, but every moment is precious and our lives are made up of those moments. It's not the huge moments that happen every now and then that make your life. It's the everyday moments that make your life. For example, yesterday I spent the day with my parents and my two sisters. I have a third sister, but she lives in Florida, and I've talked on here that I go visit her quite often. But Yesterday, I spent the day with my mom and my dad and my two sisters and their husbands, and it was quite a blessing. I really enjoyed the just being together, something that I didn't treasure as much when I was younger. And those were precious moments that I spent. What is precious to you? What means something to you? You need to find your precious moments. You need to find your happiness in the little things in life. Forgive me, I have the sniffles today. I don't know whether it's allergies or if I'm getting a cold. I apologize. Finding gratitude in everyday things and finding joy and happiness in everyday things is what makes a good life. It adds up to a good life. And all of us are in search of a good life. We want to have that. And sometimes we need to sit and just reflect on what we want, how we want to go about it. If you don't design your life, someone else will. So get out there and design your life the way you want it. You can do it. You build it one step at a time. And start with gratitude and finding the joy in the little things. This is important. I find the joy in the little things by just stopping, getting quiet, and reflecting and having moments of gratitude. Moments of gratitude are very important, in my opinion. Some of the ways that I might suggest that you find your happiness would be to, like I just said, maybe take a moment to meditate, to reflect, to think about things. The biggest thing for me that I have learned to do is let go of the past. I spent a lot of time, and I'm ashamed to admit this, but I spent a lot of time trying to recreate past events that made me happy. Now, what I mean by that is I would go back, I would have a good memory of a place and a thing and the people that were with me, and I would try to recreate it. I would try to go back there and recreate that feeling and that memory. And the truth of the matter is, many of you know this, you cannot do that. You can't. That memory, that moment is gone. It cannot be recreated. You can make more good memories, maybe in the same places or maybe with the same people, but it's not the same and it never will be again. So try not to stay stuck in the past and move forward and live in the moment. And it's some of the hardest things that people do these days now to live in the moment. It's hard for people to live in the moment. They spend a lot of their time on their phones and on their electronics, and the moments pass them by. As we age, we understand the power of those moments that they're missing, those people might be missing. So try really hard to stay in the moment, practice gratitude, and give others grace. I was speaking to someone the other day about a person that's very judgmental, and the person that I was talking to said to me, well, they're only human. And my response to that person was, yes, we are all only human. But if you expect grace, please give grace. I know it's difficult in this time, but by doing that, we can find happiness. I'm happy to not dwell on things that have hurt me or things I want to recreate from the past. Finding the joy in the little things and finding happiness in everyday moments is huge. It's huge. And we all need to find a way to do that. And my way of doing that is practicing gratitude, meditating on the good moments, grasping the now, living in the moment, and anticipating what's to come. I hope this helps someone, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.